Greetings once again, spacefaring adventurers. Duuz-Diz-Din, back again with Eden Zero, where the Eurasian says Galactica, at least a few of them, as well as the Dark Star, have made their move. Homura is facing off against Godak Noella, while Rebecca, Jin, Klein, and Laguna take on the hordes of dragons. Shiki has infiltrated the Eden's One, taking down several of the Skull Soldiers, only to be confronted by Lightning Law of the Eurasian says Galactica. Meanwhile, aboard the Eden Zero, pandemonium. Killer has inserted a virus into the Eden Zero that will cause it to self-destruct within 10 minutes. I think we're down to, 8 minutes? He's also caused a mass lockdown all across the Eden Zero, with Hermit and Wise desperately trying to find a way to stop the countdown. Meanwhile, Witch has found herself confronting Wizard, who is determined to kill her. And in the medbay, where an unconscious Pino still seems to be dealing with the barrage of memories that she's received, she's unaware of the attack by Clown, who has come after Sister, using a specific kind of gas that is deadly to androids, causing Sister and Moscow to be out of commission. But Clown is perplexed when Happy is unaffected, only for Happy to tell him, bruh, in this universe, I'm not an android. Much to Clown's shock. But the real question is, what's Happy gonna do? That's been one of my greatest questions going on, is like, now that Happy's not even an android, so he can't even become the Happy Blasters, what does Happy do now? Unless, I'm just thinking of this now, what if Happy has ether gear, was just unable to access it because he didn't have his original body? Because we know that, in those alternate timelines when Rebecca would lose her legs and stuff, she didn't have her cat leaper abilities. So what if Happy has some form of ether gear? Dude, I just thought of that now. I mean, Pino had abilities. Pino had an overdrive mode and all of that. So what'll happen next? Join me as I find out, won't you? Alright, a nice cover page of Moscow looking like a gangster. Feels good being a gangster. Chapter 260. Cosmo. Cosmo? Cosmo. I'm blanking on what that name means. I feel like I've heard that in this series before, but I can't remember. Well, the chapter will answer it. I'll probably feel stupid for not remembering. Okay, we're cutting to the various different battles. Lightning Law has appeared before Shiki aboard the Eden's One. Homura, in her Leo Starfighter, flies before Godak Noella, who's already in her battle mode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Valkyrie facing off against Brigadine, Witch facing off against Wizard. We also had the memories, where Hermit was talking to Killer. No, we passed by that. The past sister had mentioned the name Shiki for some reason, and Witch noted that was a good name. What does that mean? Wise watching Hermit desperately try to stop the self-destruction of the Eden Zero as Killer watches Sister, who is cold out from the virus. The countdown now at 9 minutes 21 seconds. And Happy, who's just like, yeah, I'm not an android, bro. He's just like, Yep, sure enough. Clown goes diving for Happy, saying, you are a cheeky little fur beast, aren't you? And Happy, he beats feet as Clown tries in vain to grab the little bugger. Sister and Moscow desperately call out for Happy while in pain writhing on the ground. Happy cries as he runs, saying, I'm sorry, I'm just useless in this world. But Moscow shouts through the pain, saying, that is massively untrue, Mr. Happy. There is something you can do only because of who you are now. Happy turns questioning, huh? As he continues to avoid Clown's attempts to grab him. As Clown shouts, hold still, you slippery kitty. Sister says, no, you wouldn't. And Moscow says, I'm down for the count. I can't move. Mr. Happy, no, I need you to push my button. Are we finally gonna find out what the button does? The button that said don't push? After all this time? Happy is shocked. Sister cries out, don't you push that. not that button. Don't you ever push that button. Happy stops dead in his tracks and asks, oh yeah, the button. Now that you mention it, what does it do? Moscow doesn't respond. Oh god. Does it kill him in the process of whatever it's supposed to do? Happy runs towards Moscow saying, you'll really let me push it? Sister cries out, no, cough, cough. No one is allowed to push that button. And Moscow says, but sister, there's nothing some more we can do. It's the only way. Moscow. Happy questions. It's not like a self-destruct switch or anything, is it? Clown watches nervously but curious. Obviously curious. Sister says, yes, exactly. It's a self-destruct switch. Push it and we're all done for. But Moscow says, please, Mr. Happy. This is the weightiest request this masochist submissive will ever make in his life. Oh my god. Push my button. Happy continues to run saying, I don't know why you would put it that way, but okay. Right? Sister cries out again, no, don't push it. Oh my god, how many pages of this are we gonna get? Clown yells, will you all just be quiet? The poison gas is gonna kill you all anyway. And as Happy finally reaches Moscow, he says, this time, I choose to believe in Moscow. And he presses the button. And as Sister and Clown look on in shock, light suddenly emanates from Moscow. And suddenly a blast of air rushes from Moscow. As Clown shields himself, he says, my poison gas! Happy can barely look at Moscow as he calls out to him, and he notices a familiar pattern start to form on Moscow. Happy questions, ether gear? Okay, so what I thought was going to happen for Happy is happening for Moscow. So he had ether gear, and it was locked away? Does it do something specific or does it hurt him? Because Sister closes her eyes saying, damn it. Wait, what? Moscow suddenly reforms looking slimmer? Happy and Clown look on shocked as Sister continues to look away. Wait, what? What the fuck am I looking at? What? And suddenly a very dandy-looking man in a suit appears, saying, I am the space butler, Cosmo, at your service. Clown and Happy look on shocked. As Happy asks, who? Cosmo says, I am the inversion of Moscow, Cosmo, at your service. That's what Moscow meant? It was Cosmo rearranged? But I don't understand. Is it just because he's a butler though. Is it that he's less submissive in this form? Or is he like her dom or something? Cosmo walks towards Sister saying, it is a pleasure to see you again, Lady Ivory. Sister is still knelt down saying, yeah. Happy thinks to himself, so Moscow transformed into an older man who looks pretty strong? I'm having a hard time seeing why we're not supposed to push the button. The sister is still knelt down, trembling, saying, well, now that you're here, to hell with it. Murder that evil clown bastard. If anyone can do it, you can. Cosmo looks down at Sister saying, Lady Ivory. Oh, yep, okay, yep. There we are. Sure enough, Cosmo then pushes Sister's head to the ground with his foot, much to the shock of Happy and Clown. Cosmo tells her, your language appears to be as foul as ever. I can see that I shall need to administer a touch of discipline. Yep. Oh, okay, I'm seeing why you should never push the button. Yep, okay, yeah, of course. Suddenly, bondage ropes appear on Sister as Cosmo uses galactic bondage knots. Oh my. Cosmo asks, how does it feel to be subjected to my domination? And Sister looks on with a look in her eyes that you mostly see in H manga, honestly. Says, yes, it feels wonderful, sir. Oh my. The look on Clown and Happy face. Oh my. It's just like, bruh. As Sister falls to her knees trembling, Cosmo says, please stay there a moment. Man, Sister looks like she's gonna cream her shorts. God damn. What the hell, Mashima? I don't know why I'm drawing the line here, but still, for this secret to have been this, it feels like all of us should have guessed this was what it was. Sister replies, I will Thank you very much, sir. Cosmo then turns to Clown saying, now then, for the miscreant who damaged my property. And as he looks on at Clown menacingly, he says, I have a special brand of discipline just for you. Clown, still looking on shock, says, what, is this really the sumo wrestler bot? And the funny thing is, Cosmo looks so human. Is he still an android? It's weird that I have to ask that. Why is his ether gear to switch from sub to dom, though? What the hell, Mashima? God damn it, I should have known. When the opponent is a clown, I should have known. I should be wearing the clown mask and wig right now, thinking that this was gonna be a serious fight. But, I mean, the way that Clown just dominated Rebecca last time. I never thought we'd go in this direction with all of this. Cosmo looks intensely at Clown saying, Lady Ivory belongs to me. And Sister whimpers. Oh my god, I swear to god she came a little. And Happy's just at a loss. I'm right there with you, buddy. And suddenly Clown is bound by energy bondage that electrocutes him as Cosmo uses his ether gear, saying, no one other than myself is allowed to degrade her. And as Clown writhes, Happy says, every element of Moscow has disappeared. And then Cosmo says, Moskoy, at your service. And Happy says, wait to force it. Oh my god damn it, Mashima. I swear. This motherfucker has waited over 200 chapters for this. I swear to god. Meanwhile, Sister is in bliss saying, I told you not to push that damn button. It always turns me into this. Oh god. I swear to god. I swear to god, if this ends up being the way that Clown is defeated, it would be a little on brand, but still, I just don't know what to say to all of this, I swear to god. Okay, now for something completely different. We cut back 20,000 years ago with the bedridden sister of the past meeting with her doctor, human form Clown, as Sister asks, let me guess, the surgery didn't work, did it? Clown doesn't say anything at first, but he then puts his hand on Sister saying, I haven't given up on you yet. There's a new treatment, ether therapy. Would you like to try it? Mashima, your commitment to telling this past story is so admirable. To just have that, and then suddenly the whiplash of, my surgery didn't work, did it? I'm not giving up on you. It's like, bruh, how do I respond to all of this? I don't even know how to respond to any of this. Like, if they win because of this, I mean, the ultimate MacGuffin, but let's face it, Clown's a clown. It just sucks that it wasn't Rebecca at what was her strongest and most capable couldn't beat him. It was Moscow and Sister. Which, I mean, look, the Shining Stars have been shown to be a little bit more powerful than most of the other characters. But, I mean, I swear to god, Clown better have some other tricks up his sleeve, because I just don't want this to be the way they win. I don't know why, I just don't want it to be the way they win. It's a hell of a payoff, Mashima. It is a hell of a payoff. You bastard. Oh, and I know he was planning for this, because he said it before. It's just like, oh, I've been planning for this series for the longest time. And my comments of, oh, I heard that Mashima said he wanted to try to wrap this up as quickly as possible so maybe he could focus on Dead Rock being a full-on series. It's just, and then you have stuff like this, and it's just like, I get it. We had to have some payoff for Moscow at some point. But you know what? It's funny too, because I've finally forgotten about the button. Finally forgotten about the button. Like, it's been so long since I've thought about the button, because we don't bring it up that often. And even when we do kind of bring it up, it's just like, yeah. But to find out, after all this time, that Moscow was an anagram for Cosmo. I took a long walk for a short drink of water, I'll tell you that much. You motherfucker, I swear to God that this was the reveal. I don't even know what to say to this. Okay. Behind the scenes stuff, I gotta make sure that my recording's still going, my camera hasn't stopped or anything, because the most genuine reaction you're gonna get is right here. Just after all this time. I remember years ago reading the first chapter of Eden Zero, and then we got to Moscow, and I'm like, probably nothing really plot relevant to that button. It's probably a gag. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. And it's not so much that I'm mad. I am at a loss as to what to really feel here. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If there was ever a time that I just needed you to tell me how you feel about this, it is now. Just let me know. Cause how should I feel about this? My God. Just, it's so on brand. It's so obvious. Cause as it's happening, I'm just like, oh, he's probably like a Dom or something like that. And sure enough, but the space butler, it's like the DC space cabbie. If you've ever heard of the space cabbie, it is that levels of silly. Just, yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. God damn it, Mashima. This is why I love you. Till next time, bye. Fucking space butler. God damn it.